Now then, a little bit of test. Let's do some testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3 on the audio. It's just a quick one tonight because it's so late. So I do less streams in the summer, as you can probably remember from last year and the year before and the year before and so on and so on. The thing is, when the weather's nice, by the time I do all my chores, it's quite late because it's so hot. So I'm not getting in till about 10:30, 11. So, because I go outside and sort out all the animals for the next day. I've literally just got through the door. I haven't even sat down yet. So we'll do a quick one. We're just going to do a quickie, as in like, check 1, 2, sounds good, says Space Cat. Thank you, my darling. Thank you for being a member. We got Mocha, Candy, Nicola's here, Brom Vixen, Susan, Space Cat. Who else is here? Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for being patient. It's been so hot, hasn't it? And it's just totally wiped me out. Today's okay. Hi, English Buttercup. It's completely wiped me out, this heat. I don't like it. I don't know, but I just hate it. It's okay today, but how you doing, lovely jubbler? So the last few days in this heat, apart from today, I've just been starting my housework at 9 o'clock at night and finishing all my animals. I don't want that yet. Sorry. I'm sorry. I've just put it in the lid on it, yeah? Thank you. Sorry. Yeah, so I've just walked George. It's cooler today. It's only about 22. Hi, DJ Rockford. How you doing? Hi, Gina. It's not hot today, but it has been. Today's okay here. Yesterday or the day before was like 30, 31 or something. But yeah, I melted to the bed. I don't cope with extreme temperature, and I don't care if people think that's funny. I don't really give a shit. I do have a couple of health conditions that are really affected by the heat and the cold. But I don't know whether it's that or if it's just me, but I've never liked the heat. Yeah, this exactly right. You guys know how I feel about all this climate nonsense, yeah? The thing is, yeah, climates change. That is just what happens. They change, okay? So I'm not one of these zealots that say that everything is to blame on the old climate change. So don't think that. But climates do change. And I remember when we was a kid in the 80s and the 90s, the summers were roasting and the winters were freezing. I remember being up to my bloody neck in snow when I was like 5. Hello, Scully. How are you doing? Terry Knowles Bandigans in the house. I'm a cold winter guy. I'm a spring person because I'm a bunny. Hi, Lee. I love spring. Just when it's fresh, but it's getting warm, but it's not red hot, and all the birdies are starting to lay eggs, and Easter comes. That is my time of year. That is sadly just gone, and we're in the summer. I do like the summer though, because my birthday's in the summer as well. I wasn't here in 1976. Neither was I. How's the hair is, says Cosmic Wartoad. Hi, John. How you doing? Julius is here. Hello. Linda's here. Hi, everybody. How you doing? Who else is here? And the clouds were fluffy. Yeah, we've had no clouds here for days. I do think they were up to something because it got that hot the other day that I did notice yesterday all of these weird zigzags appeared when I got up in the morning. And oh, really? It's been raining in Edinburgh, Susan. And then last night it was like a complete whiteout, right? The High Allen Edge. The sky was like white, like last night, like it'd been completely covered. And guess what? Even Al admitted a few weeks ago that the clouds were not natural. He doesn't believe in anything. It's taken old two-tier Kia, to admit that he's spraying shit for Al to actually say that those don't look natural. So if it's not natural for him, yes, I'm going to tell you all about my other UFO experience. Hi, Lozaby. What I've got so much to see. What I mean? So I haven't done a topic tonight. It's just going to be a catch up. We're just going to have a quick look at what's going on. I'm going to tell you about my UFO experience. Now, I still haven't had chance to make a video of the first one. I uploaded the raw footage, but what I need to do is put it in a video so I can zoom in, slow it down, explain what I seen and the situation. Okay, I am going to do that now. Not yesterday, but the day before, I was in the garden, and this time it was behind the house, which I think is, Al will tell us, but I think it's north that way. And there was something in the sky again, right? And I filmed it. And it was white, and it was just gliding along. There was no noise. There was no sound. There was nothing coming from it. There was no like condensation or whatever. There was nothing coming from it at all. It was completely silent. Now, this isn't the first time I've seen these things, right? Over the last few years, countless times, I remember being on a live stream and going, "Oh my God, what's that?" And people have said, "Yeah, we see that." So I went and got my camera. Okay, if you're just coming in, it's just a quick chat, quick catch up. There's no topic tonight. We're just gonna have a little chin wag, like the olden days when I didn't have any structure, no topics. I just came on here and chatted absolute shit. Okay, it was the AI, right? So I used some more time. So this thing was gliding along. Do you know, I haven't even reviewed the footage. I did take a screenshot of it though. Let me just hang on. Let me just quickly show you. I'm not going to show you it all now because I've got so much to but this one was behind the house, right? Hang on a minute. This is really, really good footage actually. It's better than the other one. Right, I'll show you I will send you a still, and then I'll make a video after. Hang on. And then I'll show you a zoomed in version. Now, this thing disappeared into nothing. There was no cloud. Now, I've just, the footage is bloody brilliant. The footage is. Told you, I'm absolutely useless at certain things, you know. Oh, hang on a minute. There's an important email just come through that I need to look at now. But what I want to do is have a quick chin wag, tell you about this UFO, but I'm going to make a video. And Space Cat, will you remind me to do it, please? Because I'll forget, you know what I'm like. And then we're going to have a little quick look at the P. Diddy stuff. Right, hang on a minute. What's this? Right. Okay. So I'm talking to myself. Right, let's get this up. All right, calm down. I've had to email it to myself. Honestly, right, this dude here, he has got zero patience, right? I thought I had no patience. You have minus patience, Julius. You need to go to patience school. Has anyone ever told you that? Right. I couldn't show it you yet because I had to go into my camera and I had to email it to myself. Right. Now, this is a still, but I will upload it properly. Hi, John. I will upload it properly. There is video. There's video, right? This is a still from the video. Okay, so there's my chimney. This is how small this thing is, right? This is zoomed in all the way from the garden, and there's the top of my chimney, and there's my part of my TV aerial. Yeah, so I am really far away from this. Obviously, this is like, imagine this is my roof here. This is my roof, so I'm like really far away from this. I'm on the floor clearly. So this is, even from there, look how tiny this is. Yeah. Now this isn't a photo. This is a still from a video. I got it on video, guys. Right, let me just get rid of that a sec. Hang on. I swear to God. Hi, Em. How you doing, my love? Hang on. Let me just get a zoomed in version. All right. I have got a video. I promise you. Do you want me to upload it quickly? The video while I'm talking to you. I told you I've not had time to do anything. That's it zoomed right in, right? If you want me to upload it, I will. You're going to have to talk amongst yourselves for 5 minutes, though. Do you reckon you can do that? Yeah? Okay. Hold on then. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just upload a little bit of it, not a full one, because I want to make an actual other side. Let me just check it's you. Yes, it is. Let me give you a spanner. How you doing, matey? I ain't seen you for ages, man. Because I ain't cleared my wrenches for a long, long time. Right, okay. So let me I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just upload a little bit of it as a short. But I'm not uploading it all because I want to do it as a proper video. Where's it gone now? Bloody hell, why can't I see it? Where's that gone now? I keep losing things. Just quickly, I need to message Al. AI, if you're watching, can you please check WhatsApp? Right. Where's this fucking video? There it is. Right, I'm going to make it into a quick short now. Okay. But I am going to do a full video on this. Guys, I swear down, right? This isn't the first or the second or the third time. Where's the other one gone that was outside? Right, okay. I'm just going to put it into a short. Thank you. Right. I'm going to put part of it into a short, and then I'm going to... That isn't the whole video that I'm showing you, though. There's more of it. So we're going to do this so that you get a teaser of what's to come. Okay? Just bear with me now. I'm uploading it right now. It's just rendering. It will be uploading. Hold on. 16 likes. Hit the like, guys, if you enjoy listening to me chat shit. Dislike if you don't. This is just a chin wag. Hi, Timmy's Pipcoat. I find him really annoying. Guys, I'm literally right. I'm going to show you this thing that you're looking on the screen right now. Is it zoomed in? Okay. So, hang on. Right, unlisted, upload. It's coming. Okay. So I just want to tell you what I'm going to do. I haven't got a house yet when you're moving. We're not moving yet because we don't have a place, but hopefully, okay. There's a lot happening in the background, so we need more room for Jack. It's a massive, long process, lots of forms and everything else, and then we'll hopefully get Jack like a sensory room or something, or a bigger place, or somewhere he can go. Your channel. Go ahead and talk shit. Well, thank you very, very much, Dr. Evil. Right then, so now, just before we see this, okay, this isn't the whole video, all right, bear with me. This is part of the video. This is the first part. Now, with a short, they're only ever short, all right, as that's why they're called shorts. Thank you, Susan. We're not moving yet, but we will be moving. But there's a lot got to happen, like hopefully moving to a new build that hasn't been built yet. Right. I'm going to stop reading chat because I'm getting distracted. Okay. So basically what I'm going to show you now, there is more footage than this, that it goes on for a little bit longer and then it disappears, this thing. Right. Now, this time, when I first seen it, like last time, I had to run and get my phone, if you remember, because I was across the garden. And then I came and just wafted my phone around like an idiot in the hope that I would catch it. And I did. This time, I was at the front of my house, as you can see from the angle. My phone was right there. So I seen this white thing. I was actually looking for birds again. Since I've become a Twitcher, I'm becoming a UFOer, looking at the birds in the massive tree behind my house, and I see this white thing. So this time I grabbed my phone and I film it. And I filmed it for quite a while. So what I'm going to show you now, well, that's very, very true, Frankie. Well, the thing is, do you know what, right? I'm perfectly happy where I am. I hate moving. I love my house, but it's not big enough. It's not big enough. I don't know yet. We won't be going out of the county. I like this county. So anyway, yeah. So the moving thing, it will be happening, but not yet. You've got to wait, you know? At the end of the day, we're not a priority. We've got a roof over our head. Do you know what I mean? Right, here it comes. Okay, so I'm going to stop reading the chat again because I'm getting distracted. So I've uploaded 16 seconds of a video that lasts about a minute. All right. So I'm going to show you what I see. And then if you want to see the rest of that video, if you want to see the whole of this video, you will have to wait for the full video to come out. Space Cat, I need a massive favour from you. Can you message me now and tell me to make a video? Because I forget. Because I'm so fucking useless. Say, Penny, make a full video on the UFO, please, if you don't mind, love. Right, here we go. So this is what I seen. Hi, Jack. Is that Jack? Hang on, Jack. Let me give you a spanner. Hold on. Jack's lovely. I like Jack. Right. I'll give you a wrench, mate. I wasn't subbed to you on this channel, Jack, so I've just subbed you on this one. Now you got 328 now. Add moderator. Okay. Right. Okay. Hi, Blackjack. How you doing? We've got Blackjack and we've got Jack. And then my son's called Jack. Aw. I thought you were having a stroke then, Mocker. I thought you said you were having a stroke. I'm having a stroke. I'm having a smoke. The other morning, dawn, and I had a wild rabbit walk right up to it. Oh, of course, I didn't have my phone. It was a lush experience. Did you think of me? That is the question. Right, okay. Hi, Kathy. Right, we're going to see the UFO now. Okay. Now, hopefully you can... I'm sorry, it's a short again. When I make a video, I will zoom in, but I need Space Cat to message me to remind me. And are you white, Jack? Black Jack? It will be zoomed in, okay, when I do the video, but this is just the short. Now, I need you to, if you've got a phone, I can't make it go any bigger. Oh, there you go. That's bigger. If you've got a phone, zoom right in. But I think you're going to like this one. Right, you ready? Go. Look. You see it? What is it? Look how far away it is. There's my TV aerial. And it's got like a streak behind it. Look. Look. Oh, George is looking out the window. No, not you, George. George. Did you see that, guys? Guys, look. Okay. So when I'm done, I'll do a full video and I'll zoom in and it goes on for about a minute and then it just disappears. Really, a mocker? Well, I should think so. It's moving fast. This is not slowed down. This is not sped up. This is raw footage. A clip. This is 16 seconds from the minute. All right. You guys are getting an exclusive on my second UFO filming. Right. I want to know what you guys think. I don't think you can slow it down, can you? What the hell does ambient mode mean? Anyway, there we go. That isn't a plane, is it? And if you look, right, there's a trail behind it, like, but not like a smoke one, like it's almost like a shadow. What is it? It's not in a straight line. It's not a plane, is it? Not on flight radar, because I looked. Something came up after, though. Okay, what are we thinking, guys? It's Flying Lucy. Hi, UK Sam. It's not an aircraft. It's not even going in a straight line. Al was like, oh, it's just a jet. No, it isn't a jet. Jets are loud. Jets don't look like that. Let's not forget, yeah. Al's a skeptic who doesn't believe in absolutely anything. And let's not forget that. Stop screen. I don't know what it was. That's just a quick let's get the picture back up. Where's it gone now? Right, so this is the picture of it zoomed in. That's all it was, just a blob. Okay, that's it there. Right, that wasn't a plane. Yeah, it does look odd. Yeah, the thing is, right, I'm a skeptic, Mocha. People think I'm not. I like explanations. I like to know what things are. Yeah, and we get a lot of jets here, right? Oh, hang on. Is my audio gone funny? We get a lot of military jets. They're all over us all the time. This thing was silent. We also get a lot of glider things, yeah? You know, the glider things that go around. You've seen them on the live stream, right? We get a lot of gliders going over us that you can see them. You can read what's on them. This was so, I can't express to you how high up this thing was. Like, that is me zoomed into the max and then zoomed in again, and it is just a blob. If I film an aeroplane, you can see the aeroplane with my camera. It's got 200 zoom. You can see the aeroplane. You can actually see the digits on the bottom. That is not an aeroplane. And that is so high, really, really high. I don't know what it is. I'll show you the full video. But I keep seeing these things. And the one I seen last week was silver and weird shape. Richard, Penny, you're alive. I'm 7 minutes behind. Ah, I live by an airport and see a lot of private jets. They are rather quiet and fly at high altitudes. It was the way it was going as well. It was the direction. If you look at it again, yeah. If you look at it again, hi, Danny, it's not even going straight. It's share screen. If you look at it, yeah, like I am going to show the full video after, but let's just watch it again. It's not going in a straight line either. And when if it's like going in an angle, that's not a plane. And if you look, now and again, there's like a streak of shadow behind it. It's really weird. See it? Said to Al, quick.
It's a jet.
It's a jet. Not a jet. It's not a fucking jet. I said to him, it's not a fucking jet. Anyway. So, I don't know. We will see the full video. I don't know. It could just... What are they surveilling? What is it? They're not going to let, like, China come and just, like... right, okay. So, I was going to talk about the Madeleine McCann case, but it's so late and there's other weird stuff happening. So, I'm not today, but I will next stream because I want to cover quite a few things, including... what was I going to say? I want to cover the expert in America who has offered to run that. They've got the equipment now to say whether Did you cross-reference it with flight tracking app? Yes, I did. There was nothing there. Hi, UK Sam. But then a little bit after, this thing popped up on there. This other thing popped up that was doing these lines. But that was after, though. But at the exact moment, there was nothing there, John. It's the first thing I did because I paid for the silver. I did have the gold, but they put it up. But I do pay for the silver flight radar. It doesn't exist. No, it doesn't, Dr. Evil. This is what I'm saying. So, oh shit, I've dropped my phone. Hang on. Have I timed anybody out or anything? No. You see, that's the thing. Yeah, I would love to get a Nikon, a P1000. P900s are, quite old now. P1000's quite old now. The P1100's out. That looks amazing. Could you ask the military base? Well, no, I don't think so. How you doing, Danny? I don't think so, because the only military base near me that I know of is that really secretive one, that Flying Dales with the weird space. The thing is, we've got this detection thing that looks into space, so that is clearly going to be sending all this stuff up, signals and shit, and I think it attracts them. Got you on double time. Hi, Brun Vixen. I'm hilarious on speed up. I'm going really, really fast. I'm talking like this. I'm doing really, really fast. Restore Britain. Oh, this is just nonsense. Guys, honestly, my head's going to explode with how stupid people are. It doesn't matter whether you don't think Farage is any good, right? You've got to all come together on the right, because what's happening is we're splintering off into all these little groups. Yeah, I have flight radar. I have got some binoculars. Yeah, that I bought some to go puffing bird watching, which we still haven't been. But we've been really busy. The skip will be going this week, so I can get my gardener in and I can sit and do some garden streams, because right now my garden looks like a jungle. It's a movement. Yeah, it's all nonsense. And you've got Ben Habib. I don't want to talk about politics on this channel, to be honest, but it's just nonsense. You're never going to agree with everything for every politician. But right now, everyone's getting behind one party. And there are some good people in reform. It's not just about Farage. Dame Andrew Jenkinson is a brilliant politician. Hi, Elaine. We should all just stick to one group. It's the best of a bad bunch. But anyway, I don't talk about politics on this channel. Now, so I will be doing another Madeleine McCann, at least one other one. There will be more to come. But I am going to be talking about this. There's this specialist laboratory in America, and the way they spoke about the DNA, which we'll be going into, because we just covered the doggies, hadn't we? Eddie and what was the other one called? I forgot now. The doggies who found the blood, and they said that there was 14 of 19 markers in that blood that was found, and they couldn't confirm or deny. Hang on a minute, I want to know what these dogs are doing. AI, if you're watching, can you come here, please? I can hear naughty noises. I can hear naughty little noises like the chewing stuff, and it doesn't sound good. Thoughts on the Letby stuff? I've kept off on that because there's so much going on, and I don't want to jeopardise anything. But I've always said that she's innocent. Boys, what are you up to? Yeah, so it's been a bit crazy. I've still got a skip here. There's been hardly any garden streams because my garden is in disarray. When that goes, hopefully this week, I will have my gardener in and he'll do it nice, and we can sit outside and have some garden streams. Oscar's out every day now. Oscar doesn't get deterred by the dogs or anything like that. I really need Al to come here. Just hold on a sec. I'm back now. So anyway, I was going to quickly mention, I don't know what they're doing, but I can hear, they stopped now you've come in. They were doing naughty chew noises. And then George jumped on the bed when you appeared. Yeah. So the P. Diddy thing, what do you make of all this then? Now, what I wanted to show you, well, I'm growing my bush, Alan Edge. So we're trimming it on the outside, but we're not trimming it on the inside, and we're not trimming it on the top. So it is very wild right now, but we need it to get bigger. I don't even have Deliveroo in our area. We don't have Deliveroo or Just Eat. So I can't boycott it. But anyway, I wanted to have just quickly mention this P. Diddy thing, right? Because, did you find it?
I found some.
What is it? What did you find?
Wood.
Wood? Where's that come from? Wardrobe. Yeah, Rachel Reeves, this inept charlatan, crying today. Do you know she crashed the markets? Because her crying actually crashed the markets. They're doing it again. I can hear it again, the chewing noise. They're up to something. But apparently, old two-tier Kia refused in Parliament, I didn't watch it, to back her, to 100% back her. But they're saying that she was crying and it had nothing to do with politics. They just lie. They lie all the time. I don't believe a word that either him or her say. I think that Keir Starmer and Rachel Reeves, I'm doing politics again and I shouldn't be, are clones. They don't look real. They don't look human. Excuse me. Yeah, where was her sympathy for the farmer that killed himself because of the tax that's coming in? And the old people that froze to death over the winter. I don't have any sympathy for that vile thing. And him and her are literally like Tweedledum and Tweedledee. They are twins, right? They look like twins. And I'm convinced that they're not human, whether they're aliens or clones or whatever. Hi, Tamsin. I just cannot stand the pair of them. But anyway, enough of that. That's for the other channel. I'll talk about that on the Penny for Your Thoughts whenever I get to do that channel because I haven't had time. But I just want to talk about the P. Diddy thing. Now, guys, did you guys know that the prosecutor was Maureen Comey? I don't know whether you guys knew about this. The prosecutor was Maureen, reptilian, yeah. Hang on. Let me just get it up. Maureen Comey, who is the daughter of the disgraced FBI, what's his face? Was it FBI director? Yeah, it's his daughter was in charge of that case. Hi, Momo. Momo, you okay, Momo? Momo, dad. Okay, so this is just a quick look on Twitter. What are you doing, Gizmo? Oh, you're hungry now. Hold on. Oh my God, he wants his dinner now. Hold on. Sorry about that. Right, so this James Comey, this FBI dot. How do I close that there? I don't want that open. Oh, I don't know. I don't understand it. So this James Comey was the director, the FBI director, who was involved in the egg stain case. The egg stain case that ended up revealing zero on the list officially, and he ended up killing himself. Now, is this a coincidence that Maureen Comey, because I'll show you in a moment, the mainstream media in the UK, even they're saying it's almost like the prosecutor threw the case on purpose. They don't want all this shit coming out because the stuff that's going to come out now, the stuff that was said in court, apparently named quite a few big stars. It's all been hush hush. I think they're gonna egg stain him now. That's just my opinion. Anyway, but the prosecutor was his daughter. What a coincidence! Maureen Comey, the daughter of former FBI director James Comey was a prosecutor against Diddy and the egg stain case. It just seems fishy how she was part of overcharging and blowing the case on Diddy. They dropped so many different charges at the last minute. Involved in a case where the sexual predators are still walking the streets. So this is, someone's put it into Google AI. Maureen Comey is a prosecutor on the legal team representing the US government in the sex trafficking case against Puff Daddy, I call him. She's part of the all-woman team of attorneys. That's trying to look like he likes women, it's so obvious. Pursuing the charges. Sorry, hang on, it's all women against him, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, ignore that. Comey is a veteran of the Southern District and previously secured a conviction against old Ghislaine in a similar case involving egg stain. But when she prosecuted Ghislaine, she made sure, again, that nothing come out. Yeah? And she never got, no one knows where she is. No one knows anything about it. She's vanished. I think she's probably free somewhere, pretending to be in jail, because the pictures that I have seen of Ghislaine look nothing like her, the most recent ones. In the context of the Diddy case, Comey is involved in presenting evidence and arguments against Combs, including allegations of sex trafficking and coercion. She has been involved in questioning witnesses, including ex-girlfriends, and has highlighted aspects of the alleged victim's experience. She is also focused on the lack of monetary demand from alleged victims as evidence of their coercion, rather than indication they were willingly. So she's through this case, right? She has put no effort. It's obvious what is going on now. And I'll show you what the mainstream media was saying. I'll show you now. Hold on. Where's it gone? Right. Mamo, what you doing, Mamo? Mamo. Right. I'm just going to put the sun up just to give you an example of what our mainstream media are saying about this shit. Oh, hang on a minute. Breaking news. He's been denied bail. Hold on. They offered $1 million in bonds because basically over here they let you off for a bit and then they sentence you. In America, they sentence you pretty quickly. Oh, my leg's gone dead. Hold on. Oh. Right. Oh, for fuck's sake. Drop your phone again. My leg's hurting. It's gone dead. I am really struggling with my knee right now, but I will give an update on that to the members. Remember when I fell over last year? I still laugh at it because you got to laugh or you'll cry. The more I research Watch Channel, realise just how corrupt things are. Yeah, it's scary, isn't it, darling? It really is. I still can't reply to your comments. It lets me heart them now. Okay, Space Cat, my love. Bow. Sent a picture of Mrs. and Jay-Z. Ugh, gross. But the thing is, they could do anything these days, couldn't they? Anyway, this has just happened because it hadn't happened before. So they offered $1 million for him to stay behind bars. To let him go and see his family before he gets sentenced. And they've said no. So that's new. But this is what I wanted to show you. Now, bearing in mind, I've just mentioned that James Comey's daughter. If you look how the mainstream media are reporting on this, it says complete failure, right? Diddy may only get time served, which is already done, after disastrous prosecution in the most expensive prostitution case in history, says lawyer. So basically, it's almost as though they threw the case on purpose. And then when you find out, oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Mocha, you should be in the UK. It's taken me 18 months to get a diagnosis on my knee that I fell over on. You couldn't make this shit up. Sorry, not 18 months, 16. months. I don't know. So the mainstream media are even saying, right, that this was thrown by the prosecution. And then when you look into it, you see who the prosecution is. Oh, yeah, I seen one years ago, Nicola. They couldn't help me. My back's spooked. So his criminal case has been blasted as a total failure for the prosecution, and he will likely only get time served or a few years. The rap music mogul fell to his knees on Wednesday when the verdict was read out in a Manhattan courtroom. How on earth they can let this guy off with all these things is absolutely shocking. There is video footage of what he did. There's been some really crazy shit going on as well. And you notice none of the celebrities will come out and support him either. None of them. Everyone's been scared to go near this because he's toxic. But now they're going to all be back over him. But remember, guys, he, Eggstein, Harvey Weinstein, all these people, they're all just tips of an iceberg. It goes far deeper. And these are just like little pawns that can get moved around a little bit. They can knock one off, they can knock them down, or they can put them behind bars, they can bump them off. But it goes much, much deeper, really dark shit, satanic shit. And they're never going to uncover it, what they're doing. They won't let them. So the jury decided to only convict him of 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution, which each carry a maximum 10-year prison sentence and no minimum. So it could be nothing. He has been acquitted of racketeering, which was the one they wanted to get him on. His youngest, really, Sam? Really? I've not looked into that. Interesting. Thanks for that. So he's been acquitted of racketeering, which carried a life sentence, and he's been acquitted of 2 counts of sex trafficking, the most serious crimes. He was arrested last September and has been behind bars ever since. He's already completed nearly a year. The star and his family celebrate. His accusers will not, after a grueling 7-week trial, including harrowing testimony from over 30 witnesses, including his former employees and girlfriends. This is pretty shocking. Now, prosecutors look set to argue that detention is mandatory following a conviction of this kind. They literally they threw this on purpose. A top lawyer said today's verdict is nothing less than a complete and total failure by the prosecution in what will go down as the most expensive prostitution trial in American history. Even though the Mann Act carries potential 10-year maximum, Diddy is going to get time served or close to it. Thing is, it's his first time. It's his first offence, you see. So he's going to get off. So he's got not guilty on count 1, not guilty on count 2 of sex trafficking Jesse Ventura, even though there was multiple witnesses that said that he was taking her to and from these freak parties and making her have sex with men. He was not guilty of sex trafficking Jane. That is a pseudo name because the person is secret. That is clearly a big star, this Jane person, because they're not going to name her. And he was guilty of transportation to engage in prostitution and transportation for Cassie and for this Jane person. The US Sun obtained a letter from the prosecution sent to Judge Aaron, I can't say his name, following the verdict. They say the guideline sentence for him is just 51 to 63 months, and he has already been behind bars for 9 months. This is just this is madness, man. Oh my God, what's this? This video.
This summer at Betway Casino, spin the wheel for your chance to win a Range Rover.
Bombshell new images from Sean Diddy Combs' mansion.
It's all coming out now because we can see it now.
Shelves stacked with baby oil, shotguns sprawled around, and his ketamine stash unveiled. The disgraced music mogul is currently on trial in New York for sex trafficking and faces life behind bars if convicted. The items were seized by Homeland Security officials during the raid at Coombs Mansion in the LA neighborhood of Holmby Hills. One chilling image shows baby oil neatly displayed
Shouldn't
across
laugh,
3
really.
shelves in one room, while another set of images shows various weapons confiscated by agents, including deadly AR-15 style rifles and pump shotguns. Homeland Security Investigations agent Andre Lemon testified that he found 900 bottles of lubricant Astroglide and 200 bottles of baby oil at Combs' home. Investigators also discovered bags of the drug ketamine that were photographed as
shouldn't laugh.
evidence. Federal prosecutors have alleged that Schedule 3 or Class B
that?
substance
Raw?
was used in the infamous free cuffs. The photos were included in a dossier released by
Madness, man.
federal prosecutors as the trial is put on pause for the Juneteenth holiday in the US.
Right, this is madness. So now that the trial's over, once he's sentenced, a lot of this is going to come out that's previously been hidden. So when you look at this, right, this is from our mainstream media, and even they are saying that the prosecution really, really messed up. And then you look at who was involved in the prosecution, does it not all come together? They messed up for a reason. I think something needs to, someone needs to look into this a lot more. I don't know who could do that, but this is what people are saying on X. Let me just show you this. There's another post on X this evening. Did James Comey's daughter throw the Diddy trial? The lead prosecutor in Diddy's Combs federal sex trafficking and racketeering trial was Maureen Comey, an assistant US attorney. She failed to convict Combs of racketeering, sex trafficking, as we know. She did convict him of 2 lesser charges that have no mandatory minimum. And that's what people are saying. People are saying this shit. She was the prosecutor for Eggstein and Ghislaine, who managed not to name a single man who Eggstein and Maxwell trafficked underage girls to. I think people are not stupid. They are waking up. I just think this just stinks. It just absolutely reeks to me. So there's that going on. But again, I've just been told, I've literally just read that he has been denied bail. That's breaking news. God, my knee. Guys, I will be doing an update just for members. Yeah, he's been denied bail. Right, okay. That's all I know at the moment. All that stuff, all those problems that I've had with my knee when I fell over. Space Cat knows, but nobody else knows in here. I had another scan, didn't I, a couple of months ago. So I got some results yesterday. Exactly. And she was involved in the Eggstein case, Mocha. She was involved in it. Her dad was dodgy as hell, and she was involved directly in not naming any officially anyway the Eggstein who were all these girls trafficked to. Where are we now? Yeah, so I will be doing a post for the members only. Oh, I'll do it on both of my channels as well because we've got members on both. Right, what was I going to say? So if you remember on Penny Bunny or on Curious Bunny, and you want to know what's going on with my knee, check out after I'll do that. Right. Now, I was going to do a quick look at the news around the world, but there's so much weird shit going on. I don't want to talk about Rachel Reeves. I want to keep politics off here if I can. There was one thing I wanted to mention to you, so I'm going to be going in a sec. I'm not going to be on long. Just see if I can find it. Hold on. Where's it gone now? Yeah, here we go. I find this quite intriguing. This article. Oh my God. All these ads. really, really pee me off. But yeah, thank you to our members. I will do Brum Vixen. Okay, so sorry about the ads, guys, but I find this interesting. Oh, for the love of God, piss off. Sorry, not you. Now, this came out a week ago or so. This went quite under the radar, but British UFO hearings are planned. It's about time this happened. Had anybody else heard of this? Because I hadn't heard of this. I came across it today. I did not know about this. I haven't seen any other channels talking about this. But we're going to get what they had in America. MPs are set to hear from alien whistleblowers. It's about bloody time. So what's the matter, Georgie? The US-style hearings will allow RAF, Army and Navy whistleblowers to tell all about experiences they have previously been banned from revealing under military non-disclosure rules and for fear of ridicule. Okay, that is clearly a stock image done by AI, and that isn't real. Okay. Britain is set to hold public hearings. It goes on. The UK's new, oh, George is at the door, UFO disclosure group, hang on, George, has secured a meeting with a minister. George is knocking on the door. Daddy, George's daddy, help. Has secured a meeting with a minister from the House of Lords to set up a forum where alien whistleblowers can come forward with their evidence. The group was set up by documentary filmmaker Mark Christopher Lee, what a name, to push for transparency on reported sightings of UFOs. And then it goes on. A previous letter was revealed from the body calling for full disclosure in the UK was sent to old Tuti Akia. Now, an associate of the British leader, who's Tutia's mate apparently, has arranged for a minister from the House of Lords to meet with Mark to put the first steps in place to create a select committee to hear evidence from UFO experiencers. You couldn't make this shit up, guys. We're actually going to get it. Similar hearings have been heard in US Congress and have led to the release of previously classified documents. Mark said it is essential that whistleblowers can come forward without fear of ridicule. So there's been, we're going to be getting some we're going to get declassified documents, folks. It's happening, apparently. It's coming. I don't know how you feel about this. Guys, you know I don't believe in outer space and all that nonsense. I don't know what's up there. I don't pretend to know what's up there. I think too many people think they know what's up there, but they don't. But I do know that we don't know. And I do know I don't believe anything what people tell us. This is weird, though. Before we go, look at this, folks. This was today when the P. Diddy trial thing happened. These ads are really pissing me off now. George wants the toilet. Oh, God. Can't do anything with these dogs. It's like I've got two kids. It's like I've got two extra children here. Right. This is so bizarre. One of P. Diddy's fans, George is at the door. Does he need another walk? A P. Diddy supporter, this was this afternoon, stripped off when the verdicts came out and danced in baby oil in bizarre scenes outside court. What the F? They were dancing outside the Manhattan courthouse on Wednesday as the verdict was read out that acquitted him of the most serious charges. There's a video of it, apparently. Let's have a look at the video. There's no query with them folk, guys. I've always said this. So bizarre. The heck? These people, man, they are deluded. These people are absolutely insane. So they're rubbing baby oil over at themselves to celebrate him getting off. They covered each other in baby oil after the rapper's trial came to an end. What? You're laughing at that? You couldn't make it up. Supporters and opposers of the rapper were locked in heated exchanges today. It's madness. Like, why would you do that? Like, it's also, look at this evidence. It's mocking those victims. And I shouldn't laugh, really, because it is pretty horrendous. Yeah, but these freak off parties, there's a lot more to come out of this, I'm told. Anyway, I'm going to end it there because I've covered quite a bit in such a short hour. We've spoken about UFOs, baby oil, freak-offs, UFOs over my house again. Are you still reading the Bible? No, not really. I did start Book of Revelation. No, not the book. No, it was the Book of Enoch that I started. A bunch of degeneration. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's a tough one, isn't it? Do you think that he's just a scapegoat, a patsy? But yeah, do you guys want me to continue with the Madeleine McCann stuff? Don't you? I know that I did a vote before, so we'll do another one. I still do want to do a stream of just clips of those weirdos, those parents. I think that is very eye-opening. When you see the odd thing on the news, you don't pay attention, but when you watch one after another, you see the lies. They're just blatantly lying. Right, okay, it's been a short and sweet one, an hour, but I will be thank you, Susan, thank you, Tamsin, thank you, Elaine. I will be making videos. I'll do a video on UFO 1 that we seen last week, and then I'll do another one on the one that I seen, was it yesterday or the day before? That one. But that I just showed you, that was just a quick snippet of what I actually seen. It was more than that. It was mad. And then you guys can let me know what you think. Anyway, I hope you're all okay. I'll be back. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow or Friday. I know we're out on Saturday, so I won't probably be on Saturday. But Jack did really well, guys. He passed his first grading on his karate. I did update the members on Penny Bunny, but yeah, he's doing really well, and we're going to a little party for him, so excited, so happy for him. He's doing so well. Not karate, kickboxing. That's it. Thank you, everybody. Take care, and I will see you all very soon. Remember to hit the like, guys. Hit the like, and if you like the content, dislike if you don't, and join the membership, guys. If it helps, if you want to join, you can. And all that shizness. Right, take care, guys. God bless. Lots of love. Bye.